What is up, everybody? Hello. You see in the background, that is Universal Orlando, and we are here. It's April, not that April, but it's time for some spookiness over the horizon. So we're gonna go inside and see if there's anything update-wise for Halloween Horror Nights of this year. Sacrifices I make for you guys because I'm heading inside of Fast and Furious. Even though there's not much you can see, but there is a tent and they are gonna have a house here again. I do have some concerns about that, but yeah, we'll talk about that in a future video. And due to the nature of where the tent is, I don't want to get in trouble, so I am definitely not going to show you what it looks like. It's a tent. I mean, you can't see much. So yeah. Now, based on a few things that I've heard about Halloween Horror Nights this year, I've heard some really good stuff. There's gonna be, I think, probably one of the most solid lineups we've had in years. I've heard it from people who kind of know some stuff, and they're pretty much satisfied with everything on the list this year. I've heard the merch is really, really good this year. So I am obviously beyond excited to see what we're gonna get for this year. The first announcement could be coming up. I'm gonna call it May. Not much obviously is going on here because we're still a long time away, but so far this is where it's looking to be night fuel once again for the third year. Wish we had something else, but yeah. And just to be aware, there's no ropes. I can walk in here because it's kind of the courtyard. That's the theater where Nightmare Fuel is take place. Can't obviously see the stage, but beyond that fence, you can see that there is the tent back there. Still not quite sure if that's gonna be just for Grad Bash or if that is for Halloween Horror Nights. We'll have to see, I guess, next month to see if it's still there. But yeah. I do love that they keep this courtyard open so you can just kind of freely walk around here and And since you can't go in the normal way of ET, it's rather weird how they're doing it. They actually built a separate way that I'm about to show you.
Now we headed over to Skull Island because I heard rumors and rumblings about the scare elements are featured back into the queue line for it, so decided to check it out for myself and see if they were added back in. And of course it's Grad Bash weekend because it was really full. It was like a 30-minute wait, and all to see nothing in the queue line. The spots where the scare elements are, they're covered up, so not quite sure if it's because Grad Bash they're covered up, but we will be back next month to check this out and see if maybe those scare elements are added back in. So, and if you didn't already know, we do have a weekly podcast that we have here on the channel. Check out that video to check out the podcast, and I will see you guys on the next video very soon.